Hey, yo! Bounce is feeling super, super fun right now. This Sizer bounce list is personally my favorite list right now that allows you to steal cubes, go vertical and horizontal all at the same time. Let's go ahead and break it down. Here is the bounce list for you guys. It's more of a standard kind of bounce list, I would say. The only difference is, as you guys can see on the screen, we do have Claw and Sasquatch in this list in order to steal some cubes. Let me show you exactly why we have these cards as we break each card down individually. So first and foremost, we got the hood in this list, my friends. You guys have seen the hood in normal bounce packages. You're playing the hood to unreveal, add a demon to your hand. You bounce this hood repeatedly to get a lot of demons. So it gives you a lot of different like mix-ups in a way for your opponent to either think you're always going to have the hood on the board, or you start out with a hood on the board so your opponent thinks you're playing a Nihilus. And then you throw them off with all these bounce cards. But just like a typical bounce card you're seeing in a lot of these lists. Next, we have Kitty Pryde. This is another one of those bounce cards you guys see normally. We have Angela, so you're able to get repeatedly get onto the Angela lane and buff her, as well as get the Kitty Pryde up in power as well. Another just great card to also enable you to do your Sasquatch later on because you're playing this pretty much every single turn. We have Nico. Nico is our tech card in this list, or one of the tech cards, actually, because we have another tech card. But this has 7 different spells to be able to help your game, be able to add another demon, add more power, destroy a card, add more cards to your hand, change a location, move a card to the right, give Nico ×2 power. It's just super solid in that sense. We love Nico because of all the stuff she can do. And if you can bounce her, you can use her spells over and over again, which also just feels super, super solid. And like I said with Angela, we're playing bounce, so we're playing cards on Angela, putting them back in our hand, playing them on Angela, putting them back in our hand. So, you know, it's just, you get Angela big again, and I think Angela feels so good, of course, back after she got absolutely nuked a couple months ago, but she feels super solid again. We have Beast. Like I said, we're playing bounce. You're bouncing cards back into your hand with Beast. Beast makes them cost 0 until the next turn. I like using this either on a Sage or onto a lane with a bunch of 1-drops to be able to have a great final turn play because our opponent maybe doesn't know where we're going to be playing stuff, and we don't have priority more often than not. With Sage, you can double your Sage value since we don't have Hitmonkey in this list to enable you to go crazy there. We also have Shadow King as our other primary tech card. So you're playing this probably not on your Sage or not on your Angela or prior to playing these two cards. This is to help against a lot of these opponents' cards that are going super, super vertical right now. It works against Black Knight now as well, if you guys are seeing a lot of Black Knight. Shadow King is super solid in that situation. We also have Falcon. Like I said, we are bouncing stuff, so Falcon bounces it back to your hand. It still has the original cost of being a 1-drop, but you're able to play it again to be able to get that combo start going over and over. And then we have Mysterios. The cool thing about Mysterios is it counts as 3 played cards. So if you were to play Mysterio on 2, you can play Sasquatch out on 3. So if you get into some situations where you're facing a lot of like TVA or stuff, which that happened to me a lot yesterday, I won't even lie, it's a good card to be able to play to make sure that you can dump some huge power to kind of throw the game back into your favor on a TVA location, or you play this even later on in the game to be able to get some Sage value and get your Sasquatch out. It's ultimately really, really solid. Next, we have Sage. Like I was talking about, Sage is an absolutely incredible card. Gets +2 power for each card in this location that has different power. So, just different powers on all sides of the board. Has the potential to become a 14-powered 3-drop, which is kind of crazy. But absolutely fantastic card. Works really well in the shell, especially with Beast being able to bounce her back. And then you have Nocturne, so you have some movement as well. You're playing this onto your Angela, and then moving it off your Angela in order to kind of maybe change some locations your opponent may have in their favor, or be able to get into some locations you may not have been able to. So that's why you have Nocturne in this list, and it's the 5 stat line feels so good too. Next, we have Claw. This is our cheeky card, okay? So Claw can steal you games because your opponent's not going to expect you to be playing Claw in a bounce list, and I think he's so super solid post, you know, the most recent patch where he got a +8 power instead of +6. He just feels incredible. And like I said, you can play him in a later game. Your opponent maybe think you can't get into a lane. Claw comes out of nowhere, steals it for you. So we love Claw. Then we also have Sasquatch. Like I said, if Sasquatch costs less for each card you play last turn. You can kind of get this in such a way for Sasquatch to cost 0. If you play Mysterios and 1-drops potentially on, you know, turn 5, which is Mysterio, and 3 1-drops. Sasquatch costs 0 on final turn, which can enable you to do some other big crazy stuff. So definitely keep that in mind. Sasquatch is just super solid, and she just feels so good in the game right now. Even with there's a abundance of Mobius, just 10 power coming out of nowhere that your opponent maybe not necessarily guesses that you have. They don't think you're gonna be playing a Sasquatch. You see more Mockingbird instead. She just feels super comfortable in this list. If you don't have Sasquatch, you could also do Mockingbird. Mockingbird works with the Mysterios. If you don't have Sage, you could do Hitmonkey. If you don't have Nocturne, you could also do Jeff. You could do some Hitmonkey in this list if you'd rather do that instead. If you don't have Nico, you could do Chavez. So there's a bunch of different ways you could kind of mess around with it, but that's what I would say would be the main substitutions in this list. Sizer made an incredible bounce list. Shout out to Sizer, by the way. And let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay from stream. So that's kind of really tricky for us. Really tricky for us. We can play this late game if we need to. Over here on the left of me in a good spot. But Jesus. Jesus. Nico. Instead of change locations. Oh, yeah, we're going to get Legion to the bar. We'll get Nico to the bar. So I guess maybe we'll do this instead. To be able to change one of these locations, potentially. They're changing this one on the left. Gotcha. What are they playing here? Carnage onto Nico. What are we getting? Nowhere. That could be worse, actually. Not upset with that one. I'm going to do this into Mysterio, which allows me to play Sasquatch here. Can do this into... It destroys that left, allows me to do Sasquatch Sage stuff if I want to. That comes out at the very beginning of next month, Hunter. The very beginning of next month. Yo, Morgul, thank you so much for the 3 streams in a row, my friend. 3 stream streak. I appreciate hanging out with me and Twitch chat for 3 streams in a row. It means a lot. It means a lot. Deadpool, Deathlock. They've destroyed 2 cards. Death costs 6.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
This is gonna be interesting.
Clear for takeoff.
I move Nocturne over. And I go... Do I go this into this? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, your brother on this game on account? Let's go. I'm not a huge fan of Conquest. I know it's a little crazy, but yeah, I am not a huge fan of Conquest. Actually, that is pretty bad for me if they have Null in hand. If they have Null in hand, we kind of die there. Null and Zola would be very bad. But maybe this will be okay.
What a game!
Deadpool is 4 power. I'm gonna go reset into this. I think that's the best thing I think we could do here, maybe. If they Zola Null, we're so dead. But they didn't snap or anything, so we'll see. We'll see. How long have you guys been playing this game, Hunter? Yeah, I really like climbing in this game, and my objective is to climb. I mean, that's a lot. That is overkill. Like, it is overkill there, but, like, it's still our best play. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Null? Oh, it was the... It was the right play, though. It was the right play. Damn, okay. We get a little tricky with some of these matchups tonight. A little tricky over here. What's up, Roxas? How we doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, Quinjet. Ay. So we got a Loki in our midst. A Loki in our midst. I'm gonna do this into this into that. I think this is our safest play here. Angela, Los Diablos always ruins Nexus. Always ruins Nexus. That is fair. That is totally fair. Yes, Claw over Iron Man in this list for some different tech. A different type of tech over here. But this is SIZER'S bounce list, by the way. Sizer was a top 3, if not top 2 player last season in Snap. I know he was number 1 for a minute, and then Tanjo, I think, surpassed him on like the last day or something. I need to see what his most recent version of this list is, actually. I might need to actually check the Twitters to see what Sizer's been playing right now. Elsa, you say? Let me see. Let us see. They not have Sizer. Maybe they don't have Sizer in this on this, by the way, which is weird. Yo, what is up, Furious? How we doing? On Wednesday, a coworker. I fell in love with a coworker. My wife actually and I got into a relationship while we worked at Target, and now we're married. And this is a bounce list. Yes, it is. It is. What the Athena? Into Snowgird? This is not exactly what I was thinking. Yo, Ricardo, thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my friend. Boom, boom. I get 1 draw, and then I get 3 cards back. This should be good. We get 4 card, or Sasquatch is cheaper. I can play all of this and Sasquatch and Kitty and mess around. I don't know. This could be interesting. Amber's not 20 years younger than me. No. Amber is actually older than me. Fun fact. Stream's going honestly pretty well, Furiosa. I said Furiosa. Furious. It's actually going pretty well. It's a little interesting. Because our games have been kind of tough, but it's been going pretty freaking well. Yeah, no, you gotta get a God Split on the Korg, and you'll be chilling. It looks good. Your Korg looks freaking awesome, by the way. The Korg looks awesome. Yeah, what's up, Justice? That's gonna be Loki, I think, probably, right? Vibranium and Loki. Yup. They have 3 cards, though. 3 of my cards. Yo, Nick, what's up, bro? I am doing great, man. How are you doing, bro? Okay, this is where we get a little bit tricky, all right? I'm gonna have to go boom, 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 and then do this. But is this enough is the question. If they fill these 2 lanes, I think we're dead. Or they fill middle, and then they have 2 of my other cards to mess around with. Why am I playing the Hood? Because the Hood gives me, I mean, it's -1 here, but it gives Sage another +2. So I guess technically speaking, I don't play the Hood there because that -1 outweighs +2. So you make a great point there. You make a great point there. Yo, what is up, best dog? How you doing? Yeah, it was actually better not to play that there. Let's go. They get my Sasquatch. I get their Absorbing Man. Are we playing some Surfer stuff here, probably? Probably some Surfer shenanigans. I don't know. I don't know. Some toxic shenanigans. Play Agatha, then nothing will be my fault. That's a good point. We can play some Agatha. play a more difficult list. A little less combo heavy, but also at the same time a little combo heavy. Draft, okay, valid. Love this for us. Uh-oh. What's that? Yep. Tell me you're playing Surfer without telling me you're playing Surfer. War Machine? Bro, stop. I don't know. I mean, the great thing about Makari is you don't have to... I played War Machine. I'm an avid War Machine enjoyer. That's great. We love this for us. Love this for us. Ay, guys. Killmonger's about to freaking wreck my world. Well, actually, no. Killmonger's not about to wreck my world. Kitty doesn't go back in my hand, though, so that's pretty sad. I think it's Brood. What's gonna be really great is when I top deck this this Claw here, and Claw goes burr. That's not a Claw. They Surfer Absorbing Man here. They move Nocturne left. They Surfer Absorbing Man. They Surfer on the right, Absorbing Man left. That right lane is dead. They could also Killmonger me. Oh my god. That's what I wanted. Oh, I still win?
Behold my mighty hand.
Let's go.
Victory.
Now we're going to get like a god hand here to end the stream on, and it's going to be totally good. We're going to be solid. So freaking solid. Chavez. Okay. This is looking pretty decent. Pretty decent over here. Krakoa. I can get this guy out some way. This Beast variant is an Alex Ross Beast variant you can get in your shop. Come on. Come on. Magic? No, please. Why? Why the magic? Another Krakoa. Oh, mamma mia.
Oi, 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 oi.
Yo, lubrication. Thank you so much for follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the kingdom. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is about to be incredible because Nocturne's going to get big. Sasquatch is going to go on another lane. Yeah, Alex Ross, bro. Killer. Do I snap this? No, we got Kitty Pryde. I think we snap this. We can end the game here. This feels good. We get the snapperonis. Blink. Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Oh, that's a big hood.
Opponent snapped.
If it is Tribunal, or is it Mystique? Mystique on something? I mean, if it's Tribunal here, 18, 32, 32, 34, or 36, 38. 38 divided by 3 is about 12 each lane.
The mystery intrigues me.
Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys stuck around to the very end, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. In the comment section, let me know what card you guys are most looking forward to or which card you would like to have in your collection. Until the next time, my friends, Tucker out.